I loved you in silence. I used to hide my love like a secret buried deep in my heart. I was afraid to show it, afraid the world would laugh, afraid they would not understand how much one soul could mean to another. But love is not meant to be hidden. Love is a light, and light cannot stay in the dark forever. So I speak now, not to prove anything, not to please anyone, but to free myself, to free the truth that has been locked inside my chest for too long. You were not just someone I meet, you were a mirror showing me who I truly was. You made me face my fear, my mistakes, my broken parts. Before you, I thought love was only sweet words, gifts, and promises. But with you, I learned that love is patience, forgiveness, and courage. What I first saw you, my heart whispered your name before my mind could even understand. Something in your eyes felt like home, something in your smile felt like peace. I was lost, but when you looked at me, I felt found, like the world stopped spinning for a second just to let my heart breathe. People told me love is easy. They were wrong. Love is not easy. It's a test, a fire, a storm, but it's also the calm after the rain. It's the reason we keep hoping even after being hurt. I remember nights when I cried silently, asking Allah when my heart felt so heavy, but then I realized it was heavy because it was full of love, full of longing, full of unspoken words. So I write now, not because I need answers, but because I finally understand the questions. The question was never why you, the question was how could I ever not love you? I loved you in silence first, in secret prayers, in dreams that never ended. I loved you in my fears, in my doubts, in the moments I almost walked away. And still, I love you even when time changed us, even when distance grew between us, even when the world whispered, forget, my heart never listened. It kept remembering because real love does not fade. It transforms, it becomes softer, kinder, wiser. It becomes a part of who you are. You taught me to love without expecting, to give without keeping score, to forgive even when it hurts, and to keep faith even when the road is unclear. Sometimes I think of the moments we shared, the laughter, the quiet looks, the silly fights that means nothing, and I smile because every memory with you feels like a chapter in the book of my soul. Maybe we were not meant to stay forever. Maybe we were meant to meet so I could learn how to love right, how to love with strength, not fear, how to love with honest, not control. You once told me love is not a cage, and you were right. Love should set you free. Love should make you brave. Love should help you find yourself again. And now, even if we walk different paths, I still carry you inside me. Not as pain, but as peace. Not as loss, but as light. You are the lesson I did not know I needed. You are the prayer I did not know I said. You are the reason I believe in gentle things again. So I thank you for coming into my life, for teaching me that love is not weakness but strength, that loving deeply is not foolishness but faith. I used to think love ended when two people part ways, but now I know love does not end. I change form. It becomes blessing, it becomes memory, it becomes poetry. And this poem is proof of that. I no longer hide what I feel. I no longer fear love because love made me grow. It made me kinder. It made me more human. If I could speak to you one last time, I would not ask for promises. I would not ask you to stay. I would only say thank you for being the light that helped me find my way. Whatever you are, I hope you are happy. I hope the world is gentle with you, and when the wind touches your face, I hope you feel my silent prayer. Because somewhere in every sunrise, in every quiet night, a part of me still whispers your name, and that's enough. That's love, not needing to own, not needing to prove, just feeling deeply and wishing well. So here I am writing these words, not with sadness but with peace, because love, real love, does not need an ending. It only needs truth, and the truth is simple. I love you, I still do, and I always will. in silence, in peace, in prayer. And after all this time, I have learned something beautiful. When love is real, it leaves a mark that time cannot erase. It becomes part of the soul's language, a quiet song that never stops singing. Now I wake each morning with calm in my heart. I look at my sky and whisper your name. Not in pain, but in gratitude, because you taught me that loving someone truly means wanting them to shine, even if their light no longer falls on you. I have grown through this love. I have cried, I have prayed, I have healed, and now I understand. The greatest kind of love is the one that sets you free, the one that makes you whole again. Even after it breaks you. So, this is my truth and my farewell and my blessing. If someday our paths cross again, I will greet you with a smile, and my heart will whisper, I remember, not in sadness but in peace, because I loved you in silence, and that silence became strength. I loved you in distance, and that distance became wisdom. I loved you in heartbreak, and that heartbreak became healing. Not I walk forward with love still inside me, but lighter, purer, free. And if love finds me again, I will welcome it softly, without fear, without walls, because you taught me how. You taught me that love is not about holding tight, but about letting go with grace. So, here I am, still loving, still learning, still praying for you, not beside me, but within the peace I carry. And as the stars rise tonight, I will whisper one last time, may your path be filled with light, may your heart be calm and kind, and may you always know somewhere someone loved you with everything they had and still does, in silence, in peace, in prayer. Subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Like and share my videos.